Good morning. It's June 28th, 2016. This is the Elections and Rules Committee. My name is Jacob Fry. I'm the chair of this committee, and I'm joined by my colleagues, council members Gordon, Bender, Glidden, Yang, Warsami, and Goodman. We are a quorum of this committee. We have one item on the agenda for today, which is the 2016 presidential primary and general election judge appointments. Here to present on this topic is our clerk, Mr. Carl. Mr. Carl.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, members of the committee. As indicated, we're here today to request approval of the appointment of qualified election judges for the 2016 presidential election. Pursuant to state law, any individual that's appointed to serve as an election judge must be a citizen of the United States, must be at least 18 years of age, must be capable of reading, writing, and speaking in the English language, and must be a qualified voter in the state of Minnesota. Furthermore, no person that is appointed an election judge, if he or she is a candidate for election on the ballot, or if he or she is either a family member of a candidate or is permanently or temporarily domiciled with a candidate on the ballot. The governing body of each jurisdiction must appoint election judges no less than 25 days prior to the date of an election. The 2016 primary is just 42 days away. Accordingly, staff has prepared a list of candidates who are eligible and who meet the statutory requirements to be appointed as election judges in the state of Minnesota. First, staff requests the appointment of individuals that have been identified on the attached list submitted with your briefing materials to serve as election judges in the 2016 presidential election, encompassing both the primary and general. Second, the committee is requesting, as we have in previous years, an ongoing authorization to the Director of Elections and Voter Services to continue to appoint additional election judges required to ensure a seamless election in each of the city's 132 precincts for both the August 9th primary and the November 8th general election, as well as for early vote locations for both primary and general elections. That completes my prepared remarks, Mr. Chair, and I'm happy to stand for questions if the committee has any.
Thank you, Mr. Carl. Are there any questions for Mr. Carl? I just want to give a big thank you. I know we're presently undergoing early voting, and we've had some very heavy activity recently. So a huge thank you to you, to your team, to our election judges, and to our volunteers. It's hugely appreciated.
And Mr. Chair, with your indulgence, we would like, on behalf of the Elections and Voter Services team, to extend our sincere thanks to our sister departments in the city who have helped us create our early vote center. As the council is aware, we've done early voting here at City Hall in the past. This is our first year to create an off-site early vote center, and it was not possible for us to do that without the extraordinary efforts of our partners, primarily in the Property Services Division of the Finance and Property Services Department, Greg Goki, Rebecca Law, and Kathy Wagner, principally, all of their colleagues as well, our partners in the finance department who have helped us with budgeting and accounting for this unanticipated expense, IT for all of the services they've done to equip that with the equipment and resources and technology that we need to operate that center, our city attorney office colleagues who have helped us interpret the law in terms of what we can and can't do. The early vote center is a great location. It looks good. If you had a chance to visit it in person, I hope you were pleased with it. We are very pleased with it. And again, we wouldn't have been able to be so successful and serve our voters so well without the strong partnerships from our sister city departments.
Mr. Carl, I couldn't agree more. And so there are two items, two subparts to item number one. One is approving the appointment of election judges, and the second is authorizing the elections director to appoint additional election judges as necessary. As to that item number two, I'm sure that it's inclusive of the new satellite precincts as well.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Carl. I will move approval of item number one. Any discussion on that? All those in approval, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed, say no. That item passes, and that's all we've got on the agenda for today. So this meeting's adjourned.
Thank you.